What are the income possibilities when you are stepping into the freelancing industry? If you're already here in this industry, you probably want to watch until the end, even if you already have a ballpark idea of what the income is going to look like, because you might be discovering that you are leaving money off the table by not undermining or taking advantage of the other stages once you already got passed through the freelancing field, right? For those newbie freelancers, I myself use money as a really good motivator as to why I'm going to be treading a new path. And so, if you are an aspiring freelancer, you might want to watch until the end to know if this is really worth your time and what are the possibilities that you could get into, right? For those people who likes to think about long-term goals, if you are in this very industry. So, without further ado, let's dive right in. For a beginner freelancer, your very first income might go anywhere from 1,000 to 5,000 pesos per month if you're lucky. But if you have gotten more confidence because you are in a circle of people that has helped you in freelancing so far, you might be able to go beyond that. It really depends on the circumstances that you are endowed to, the courses that you're taking, the people that you are with, the people that influenced you to be in this industry. So it really depends, right? You can also go anywhere from 5,000 to 15,000 pesos per month if you're just doing this as a side hustle, like not full-time freelancing, right? So that's the amount of money that you might be able to earn. This is like a ballpark income only. The amount of money that I'm going to be mentioning here is based on my experience and my students' experience. I will just give you a ballpark income so that you would have the idea of how much that looks like or what the industry can actually endow you, right? So, second one, when you already have built a client base or you have gotten into the full-time freelancing thing, then you can go anywhere from 25,000 to 50,000 to 100,000 pesos per month. 100,000 pesos per month is the metric goal for my flagship course called Create and Rise Academy, where I teach freelancers how to market themselves directly without the use of Upwork and other freelancing sites. We used that metric goal because I needed to put a numerical number in front of my students in order to get it, in order to produce results for themselves, because I can teach people how to market themselves, but if they do not see a tangible goal that they could get, then it's also possible that they will just coast and not do anything about it. And so that is also why other people has copied that very numerical goal and will spread it all over the world, but it's not actually exactly how much you can earn as a freelancer. It really depends. A lot of my students were able to get it, but that is because they got the tools that they need in order to get there. They purchased my course, they did accountability calls, they learned a lot from that very experience. And while people are romanticizing that you can get 100,000 pesos per month in freelancing, while it is true, it's not always going to be true for everyone. It really depends on hard work, the commitment, the tools that you have, most importantly, the mentors that you have, etc., etc. It's nature versus nurture kind of thing. If you don't have anyone else or anything in your badge to help you get there, then you're not going to get there. Right? So you need people to teach you how to get there. Okay, so after that, when you already have a client list or a client base, you start growing that, and then you'll have more clients that you can handle. The first thing that I have done when that happened to me was that I referred other freelancers to my clients and then got a percentage of that very client sale. So how did I do that? That is like a commission-based thing. So I was not doing the work, I was just referring people to my clients. And of course, as a freelancer, most especially in the days when I was starting 2017, it's not really easy to get clients, right? Most especially that we're doing it direct. I was not relying on Upwork because it was very hard for me to get approved. So that's the reason why. And other freelancers actually appreciated that I am able to recommend clients to them, even if it means that I get a percentage of that very project. And that has worked for me for quite a while, until I stopped doing it because I started creating my own online course, right? So that was kind of the route that I've gotten into. But in that very sense, in that sort of gig or freelancing gig, the referrals, the recommendations I got from 100,000 to 200,000 pesos per month just by, recommending or knowing a lot of freelancers, recommending them to my clients, so on and so forth. So it's not bad, right? So an additional 50 to 100,000 pesos per month is good. Like, I love that. And you're not doing any work. You're just recommending people to your clients, right? So that's a good job. This next bit is the path that I did not take because I am an introverted person. And I would say I'm not really the best at handling a team. I'm not a people person. I can teach. I could give you advice. I could give you solution to things, and I can continue teaching for as long as I can. But to handle a team on an everyday is not my strongest suit. So I did not go into the route of becoming a digital agency owner. I tried in the past few months. Actually, I created a digital marketing agency, and then I realized that we're going to twist or shift the business model of that very business to something that is very close to my heart. I'm not gonna be saying any sort of details for now, but we tried creating a digital agency, and I'm not good at it. I also did not pursue learning more about how you can handle a team, how you can make things better for everyone. It's just not my strongest suit. Probably because when I handle people, or when I'm the one that is the team leader, I also get anxious on my team's performance, most especially if they are performing for the client. That is like a double whammy for me, because it's like I have the responsibility of taking care of my team members. At the same time, I also have the responsibility of taking care of a client. So that is like too much emotional pressure. But in that very sense, if you are a digital agency owner, you can go anywhere from 100,000 pesos to 500,000 pesos, depending on how many people you can handle and how many projects you can get every single month, that your team is not going to get overwhelmed, and still have higher profit margins. We have to consider profit margins still, because payroll is heavy. Right? So a lot of freelancers who are hired by digital agency owners, they actually don't get paid that much, because of course digital agency owners think about the profit margins. If they keep on paying their freelancers a big percentage, that would mean that a large slice of what they are earning goes to the payroll. So that is also not feasible for them. And so, yeah, if you can make a team of 10 to 20 to 30 people, then you can go anywhere from 500,000 to 1 million, or however you want to do it, every single month, because it's just limitless from there. It all depends on the kind of life that you would want to take when you are a freelancer or when you are a person, right? So as for me, I didn't want to manage a really huge team or a really huge digital agency team, because it's just not how I want my life to go. And I don't want to be this quote unquote CEO walking around in their suits, having an office, managing 20 to 30 people. Like, no. I'm very much content with just teaching and handling student coaching calls. Like, I love that better than actually handling like 20 to 30 employees. Anyway, so there's that. Those are the probabilities that you could have when you are in the freelancing industry. So from 5,000 to 10,000 to 15 when you're a beginner. Then when you start doing it full time, you can go anywhere from 25, 50 to 100. And then referrals from 100 to 200. And then agency owners can go anywhere from 100 to 500 to a million, depending on how many people they can manage. So there's that. But Before we think about the 1 million pesos every single month as a digital agency owner, we have to, of course, hone ourselves to become a sought after freelancer, because that's where everything starts, right? And really approach freelancing industry in a different way now because of the AI surge and the rise of the freelancers in the marketplace. It's really going to be a different play or a different gameplay when 2024 starts for everyone, for every freelancer that's out there. And so I'll be recording a different video on how you can manage the AI surge and the rise of the freelancers in the marketplace in the next coming years. And so in this video, I hope that you are able to learn how much money you can make in this industry and how much it can endow you. Now, let's think about how we're going to be attacking the freelancing industry in the next coming months, years, and beyond. I'll see you in the next one.